Welcome to Tales of the UCF. I'm Lexstock,
I'm Nisma.
and today we'll be showing you one of our first builds that we put on the Steam Workshop, the UCF Achilles.
Oh, she's a big girl.
Yes, indeed, she is, Nismo. What do you say we move inside of her?
Ooh, there's no innuendo there at all.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
So this is
Alright.
the hangar. This is like, well, she basically has a small hangar where we keep the fare transport type shuttle, so you can get around and do some interfleet transportation. The ship
Trip people
itself.
movement.
Excuse me.
People movement across, just getting
Yes,
staff
yes,
and
yes.
personnel. That's it.
The ship is about 360.5 meters long. She took about a month to build.
Yeah.
She has 8 railgun turrets, which each of them have 2 railgun barrels on them. She has at the front 6 rocket launcher pods, and she has some minor weaponry on the sides and the back, like rocket turrets and Gatling cannons. And for the rest of the tour, I shall give to Nismo, who will show us the rest of the ship.
Thank you, Jessa. Now we're going by room tour. So first thing first, we head into the front of the underneath the main control room of the hangar, and this is one of the first of the bulkhead rooms.
Yeah.
Now
She has 4 bulkheads, and each of the bulkheads is separated by one of these sections, which are staircases that run all the way from the bottom to the top of the ship. As you can see, the color here is yellow. Nismo, can I pass you, please? We are not in the kitchen here, yes?
yeah.
So, as you can see here, this is deck Delta, bulkhead 1. Also, the entire ship is color-coded, so yellow means engineering areas and cargo areas, things like that. Well, you'll see the rest of this, because the staircase is all the same over this place.
Yeah, just the colour changes depending on which bulkhead they are. That's the only major difference on the staircases. Alright, through the secondary, because we like to roll the airlocks. She hasn't been retrofitted for the new oxygen system as of yet.
As of yet. True.
We will do so at a later date. Simple as that.
When we feel like doing.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the first of the 2 grav generators. Yes, that's right. This ship is that big. It needs 2 gravity generators to make sure it has gravity across the entire ship. Okay, so that's just how put us into scale for you. Right, first of the cargo bay rooms. Sorry for the lack of interior lighting. It's mainly a performance issue again with the game currently. We took some of the lights out just to get some frames. Simple as that.
Yeah, you probably noticed that it's a little bit laggy. I'm sorry, we can't really help anything about that, but we really did want to show you the ship as she's a little bit my baby.
As she currently is on the workshop, yeah.
One another bulkhead.
Yep, same again.
Moving
So the reason behind the bulkheads is we made her has a proper battleship where she has cordoned off bulkheads for each section of the
I
ship.
should probably close this. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, and this is one of the more lesser known rooms on the ship, but one of my personal faves. It's the resupply room. Now you're thinking, well, below us is a piston that drops down beneath the ship. Each of these cameras are hooked up to a console. Is hooked up to a camera, and literally a ship can fly underneath the Achilles and completely resupply her internally, internal cargo hold, and all her fuel and everything she needs. So she basically be refueled on the fly. She doesn't have to stop her tour of duty on the front lines. Again, another cargo room, mainly because we can. This is how big the ship is. Kind of inspired by Star Trek cargo rooms and so forth.
We've been thinking about probably, since on the Pandora we made the standardized escape pod. We're probably thinking of using one of these rooms and changing it out for a room that can hold the escape pods on the ship.
But that means work.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
you're the
well.
one who said we needed escape
I
pods. I'm the one who said
know.
every man goes down with the ship, but no,
Well, you are
Union and
the High
stuff.
Grand Commissar, so it's your call. Um, Come on. There we go.
Damn Navy Union.
Right, now this is my personal favorite room in the entire ship. Something that gets overlooked in most ships, I feel, in any of the workshop ships, but this is Lex Stock's also little baby. Also includes the second generator room. Yes, this is right. We are now in the gyro control room, and these are big gyros for big
Yeah.
girls.
Ultra Gyro, again, you know, if you have seen any of our other ships, you
Yep,
know
the
we
Hermes
like
rocks
these.
one of these. We like them big.
We
Not
like 'em
lying.
big.
And of course, as you can tell by the ship, the Achilles size, she needs a few.
Yep.
hmm
And of
And so
course
there's the
these
second grav generator because, as I said earlier, the field
Star
is
Trek
that big.
engineering panels, because yes.
Yes, because we're not nerds.
And
And of
here,
course,
most,
this is the pièce de résistance
yes,
room.
the
Not my
most
personal
awesome room.
favorite, but this is where most people go.
This, my friends, is
Um,
the engine room.
Yeah, and yes, for those veteran members on the workshop, that is 4 Titan engines in one room.
Yep.
Now, for your veteran members who will be thinking, Duffer, that's how much thrust this thing actually
Yeah,
needs.
the engine room has 4 Titan engines, which is accessible for working on base, obviously, and she consists out of 2 floors. So, shall we move to the upper floor?
Indeed, and then we'll show you the heart of the beast, as if it
Yeah,
were.
she has 2 arc reactors, I believe 20 times arc reactors.
Yep.
So 2 of them. Some people might say that using arc reactors is cheating, but this baby doesn't work with stock reactors that the game has, because the large ship reactors, we would need like a room this big with
Just
stock
full.
large ship reactors just to
Yeah.
get her powered.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to show you a cool little feat if you follow me, Nismo.
Lead the way, sir.
As you can see here, we got the staircases going up to the reactor. There's down there as well is a copy of it. If we move all the way back here, where you see these doors, which is basically an airlock, and kind of what I intended it to be is kind of like a depressurized area where the outside of the engines are, where engineers need to work on these. So also 2 levels, and then at the back some, more of these sage. Oh, no, there's no gravity here. One of
Again,
these,
she's that big.
yeah, access hatches, which comes out to the back of the ship. So basically, it's a maintenance area.
Yep. Again, we may retrofit that with an escape pod. May do. Again, we'll see how we'll do a refit at a later date. When one doesn't just simply refit a ship this size. It's more of a trial and tribulation in patience. Okay, so we'll move through now into the engineering control room and engineering staging area for the engine room. Can't apologise for the latency. It's just the game. There's not much we can do about it.
Sadly, if you build a ship this large with a good amount of mods, this is how the game is. Because Nismo, my dear British friend here, has some serious graphical power in his computer, and he's having issues with it, sadly.
Yep. So that little room back there was just a little control room. Nothing special.
Yeah.
It's just for aesthetics. This is the engineering department's changing area. I thought we sorted this out.
Yeah.
We don't want Disney. I don't want Disney. We don't want Disney suing us.
Mickey Mouse wants his moolah.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we'll keep moving on. We'll deal with that at a later date.
Of course, we have female suits as well, because this is the unisex crew in these day and age.
Alright then, welcome to the green deck. The green deck is personnel. Literally, people, this is where people sleep and rest and eat and relax. First quarters up is, of course,
room.
Well, technically, yes, it's your room in this ship.
I am the captain of this ship, dear fellow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wear big boy pants. Alright.
So, this is the captain's quarters.
Yes, this is the
You know, you
This
got
is quite a detailed room. We
Yeah.
kind of kept it semi-minimal, but you know he has his own facilities, of course,
yes.
because he's
Then
the captain. He would not wash with the general quarters. Come on, there we go. So he has his own little in
bathroom.
there. In there you go, sir. You have little watches.
Yeah, and I got myself a toilet. Mm-mm-mm. Do you mind, sir?
Oh,
I
sorry.
had some chili earlier this morning. This is
Oh,
gonna
not the
be
famous
stinky.
UCF chili. Oh, we don't want to.
So you got the toilet in here. You got, washing your hands for all the dirty boys, and the shower, standardized UCF shower. I don't remember whose mod this is, but thank you because
we love you. Yep.
details.
Yep.
Also, don't forget about the ultimate couch here for
Yeah, this is the swag couch.
receiving the ladies.
Well, that's again.
Personal cryopod here.
Yeah, of course, for hypersleep.
Okay, we'll move along because we got a lot of stuff.
Indeed. Alright, this is the recce room, you know, chill out zone slash.
You got your pool tables.
Bit of space table tennis.
Tables.
Yeah.
You got your 80s arcade games.
I think you would find that Mortal Kombat 2 came out in the 90s, dear fella.
Oh, I'm very sorry, mate.
Yeah, so all the retro hardcore gamers out there will be fuming at you.
Pac-Man is 80s, right? Isn't it?
80s, your Pac-Man is 100%, but Mortal Kombat 2 is definitely 90s.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I digress. First officer's quarters, a little more bijou because you know he's only the first officer. He's not.
It's still luxurious.
Yeah, again down there, we're not going to talk about that. What about that TV? We're not going to. No, last time we talked about that, we got in trouble. No.
Okay, so we're moving back from bulkhead 3 into bulkhead 1. I mean 2. Sorry.
Yeah. There's so many bulkheads. Alright, and first things first. Now this sign might be a bit foreboding. What the hell what would you put in the personnel room that requires lifting? That's right. This whole entire ship has its own personal
gymnasium.
Because you gotta be pumping iron, baby. You know, again, just little details we like to add for long, pronged battles, pronged tour of duties on the front line. Alright then. And of course now the facilities to end all facilities. We have gone. This is a 75-man crew on this ship, as we recommend that would be about the right size, and there is enough facilities for 75-man crew.
So all this room is
toilets and showers.
And toilets. So I'll just open one up to prove you that we're not lying.
Yep,
so
they are all in position.
Move out here because it smells a lot like chili.
Yes, again, the UCF chili is famous throughout the entire UCF for being. It's one of those things that leaves a permanent lasting impression. Yes. Okay, another bulkhead into bulkhead 2 to bulkhead 2 to 1. That's it. Right now, we're not going to go into every one of these rooms because they're repeated essentially. So we're just going to show off one, and then we'll move on to the next deck. So this is standard large crew quarters for emergencies, for extra, for if we take on extra personnel if needed or whatever needed. That's an emergency crew quarter, and if we go slightly more forward into the other section, should be into a standard.
Both airlocks on this side, by the way, the same as the back of the ship.
Yep, that's main entrance and airlocks, and this is more
small crew
this is more bijou. Yeah, so this is just a standard crew quarter. Then we have slightly more luxurious quarters for junior officers and so forth in the front of the ship. They're just slightly different, but pretty much every one of them is the same.
Yeah, we're not going to show you all of these because
otherwise we'll be here for an hour.
12
yeah,
rooms,
exactly.
Even more, I think.
Yeah, I think it's something. It's in the higher 12.
There's so many that I don't even remember. So we'll move up the bulkhead staircase to the science deck, I believe. So right now we're on the crew deck, green.
Yes, yep.
And then we'll move
deck
up
1
here, up to deck A. On bulkhead 1 is to our left, bulkhead 2 is to our right. So
this is the command deck. This is the.
Wait, did I skip a deck by accident?
We did skip a deck. Anyway,
really?
but we'll head to the. This is the top of the. This is the top.
And we're back. Sorry about that. We kind of skipped an entire deck. due
It's been a
to
while. Sorry
yeah,
about that.
we
I'm a
got
little bit lost in
in
the
our
tour.
own ship.
I looked at the pamphlet.
Anyway,
Uh,
so right now we are in the command room of the shuttle bay,
mhm.
just to show you that it's actually here. And these pipes, these corridor thingies go down, so you
Yep.
can quickly go to them. Anyway, Nismo, if you continue, then we can
Yes,
show
indeed. We are
science
now
deck.
on the science deck. This is science and medical. Right, welcome to the blue deck. This is the large med bay. Now, Lex, they've got that cream you wanted for that
Again,
rash.
again
Yeah.
with the cream, you really
Well, you
don't want
keep
to let
having
it
this
go.
problem, I told you, because you have so many ladies
one
around.
time, and you don't let it go. Like seriously.
Indeed. So this is a medical bay area for recovering patients and
Course, a
so
lot
forth.
more outfitted than on the Pandora because the ship is a big girl.
Yeah, this again 75 man crew, so all the facilities required for a 75
I'm just
man crew.
gonna show this area over here.
Yeah, it's
This
just
is
a little
just like
recovery space and
yeah.
chill and waiting zone for people that are ill and so forth. Okay, continuing on. Alright, first thing, the main cryo deep sleep stasis area. And if you don't believe us, there's 75 crew member pods. One pod for every member of the crew.
Yeah,
This is how much detail we had to go into, that much detail, because we felt that it would be lacking if we didn't. So, yep, there is a cryopod for every man, woman, and child on this ship.
Child? What?
Well, I'm just saying, you have quite a lot of ladies around. You've probably got one or two children somewhere.
I deny everything. As a captain
here
of
we go.
these-
This is the hydroponic zone.
Yeah, this is the laboratory, and apparently I'm missing a block here, but nobody saw that.
No. But see, the problem is now you mentioned it, so people are gonna notice if we look for it. So this is hydroponics. The
my
captain's
personal
personal herbs, yes, and plankton test blocks things. Yeah, that does. Again, they're mainly oxygen production. That's and things like that. Okay, keep moving on. All right.
Again, sorry about the lag.
Yeah, there's not. Again,
nothing we can
I
do
think people understand that this is a thing, so we'll just deal with it.
Yeah.
Next, the main storage hold area, another part of the engineering section that's in between decks, in regards to the rest of the engineering.
Deck and the science deck, yeah.
Yeah.
This is basically the
fuel hold.
Well, yeah, the hold, the container area.
So each one of these containers has is it 6 in total, isn't it? A 3 by 3. Yeah. So there's 3 this side and there's 3 the other side, and essentially those are it's the fuel reservoir. These are all plumbed into the systems down below, and this allows the ship to have all the necessary fuel because she's as you can imagine, quite thirsty.
Yeah, she is pretty thirsty.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now we'll move to the command deck.
Yep.
We skipped
Again, just to prove, blue. So that was the blue. Yep.
So we're in bulkhead 3 right now.
Yep.
And now we're moving to deck Alpha.
Mhm.
Was already wrong again.
Oh well. Again, we'll a standard issue in pamphlet will be given to not visitors. Yes. Okay. Now this is the. We'll start with the back and work our way forward.
Okay.
Another personnel room on the command. Okay, here you are. Yes, red means command. In the UCF, again we use color coordination, keeps it nice and straightforward for other.
Welcome to Nismo's masterpiece.
Yes, the cafeteria / galley for 75 crew member. As you can see, there is a complete kitchen. We serve chili 24/7, 365.
And more chili.
With a side order of chili.
And chili coke.
Yes. Of course, as you know, with any good ship, the officers do not commune with the general populace. So we have their own officers dining,
Yeah,
and
officers dining
and you
area.
can see a nice little view there, just for them only. Alright, then we'll carry on through the command deck. The command deck is mainly the action deck. It's the deck with all the controls for mainly the weapon systems on the ship. Okay, right through. Again, I'm not going to show you these smaller rooms. They're just kind of little
Filler,
filler
basically.
rooms slash Easter eggy. Let people let them
Yeah.
find them. Let them find yourself. Alright then, now the main weapons control room. Each one of these numbers represents a turret on the ship, so that's right. There is 8 turrets, and each turret has 2 rail cannons. So that's 16 guns in total, firing all at once.
Yep.
And trust me, you can hear that anywhere in the ship. What
You
a
can control all the turrets from the bridge if you want, or if you got some friends, you can put them in here and have them each.
all gun manually, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, there's not really much detailed rooms in here. Now these are kind of more filler slash, kind of just a little RP stuff.
Yeah, this is
There's
the communications room, isn't it?
communication slash computer room. So
Yeah.
lots of computers and so forth. Just to fill out the room. Yes, and my little homage to the high voltage room again because
Yeah. Only this
it's
one doesn't have a door because, yeah.
They should be wearing the proper high visibility jackets at the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now this room back up here. Little joke up there for those in the know. Let's keep the sign. And this is the command bridge room. So this is where the officers will meet up to discuss
Yeah,
affairs,
battle
events,
plans,
yep, things like that with this ship.
communication with the planet down below.
Yes, please don't shoot us. I can't guarantee that. Uh, and so forth and so forth. Again, this is what the Achilles is all about. It's about intimidation and bombardment. That is what this ship is
Yeah,
entailed for.
she's a basically an artillery battleship, I guess.
Yep, that would be pretty much in a nutshell. Yep, I agree with that.
Okay,
All right.
forward bulkhead.
Yep. Now this is where we went a bit crazy because we had the room too. So as most ships have an armory, we thought, well, they need somewhere to shoot those guns. Yes, that's right. We have a gun range inside our battleship because we've got a gun range inside our battleship. As simple as that. There's no other reason. We were just thought, you know what would be cool? A gunship. And on top of that, to go
Yes,
and
the armory.
the full armory. So, full suits here for emergencies.
Computer here, so we need to keep an eye on Bob.
Yes, Bob has had issues. That's why he's now on the Pandora. That's all I have to say. He's no longer
Yep.
serving on the Achilles for obvious reasons.
Reasons we
Alright
shall
then.
not talk about.
Okay,
Okay, so
indeed.
I guess we're gonna cut here, Nismo, and we'll be back
Yep.
in a second.
In one
and then
moment,
we'll
yep.
show you the rest of the ship. Welcome back. We cut out the last bit because you don't want to see us running all the way back here. This ship is pretty long. So
Just a bit.
right now, as you see, we're in front of the mess hall, and you probably noticed these corridors on the side, these stairwells. These will actually go up to the bridge. Why is the bridge so close to the mess hall, you think? Because Chile. Let's go,
Indeed.
shall we? So, nice window over here with the blast window. If we go up here, we'll come into the battle bridge, which basically has all the officers who are working all the side things that don't need to be on the main bridge. And also, if the main bridge gets damaged, there is a place to come back to. And as you see up here as well, where Nismo is crossing. Hello! There's a bridge here because it's inside a bridge.
Because you get it. We got a bridge inside the bridge.
So if we go down here, we shall follow Nismo up here, and this is
Indeed.
also
Now this is the pièce de résistance. This
Yeah.
is the crème de la crème. This is the best of the best of the best. This is made even go wow. So you can imagine he's seen a lot of ships. So this is the main primary bridge of the UCF Achilles.
Yep.
And yes,
The
we're Star Trek
view
nerds.
is
Deal with it.
amazing. Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
let me show you the captain's seat. This will get
Yeah.
into the captain's seat.
Wait, give me one moment,
Yeah.
sir.
There we go. In all its brilliance.
Indeed. Alright, I'll let Stock do his magic
Yeah.
on the cannons. We'll do one volley for y'all, because I know you're itching to hear these things fire, because you're like,
Okay,
16 cannons!
Let me get into the captain's seat.
So I'll film the glorious movements of the cannons. Again, they are mirrored exactly on the bottom as they are on the top, so all 8 guns will move simultaneously, or you can move the top half or the lower half, so you can control the guns independently. As you can imagine, there are a lot of controls involved in that, but again, for more veteran members of the Space Engineers community, it shouldn't be too complicated. Yep, you hold the cannons in place, and there's the first turn.
There we go.
Yep.
Just gonna line up the bottom ones as well.
And take it away, the soundtrack of the Achilles
Yeah, hang
in
on.
all its glory.
I just need to move the bottom turrets so I don't shoot them off.
Yes, again, we didn't go for a staggered design like a traditional battleship where they can shoot over each other, because this again is a bombardment ship, so she would park up near a planet or an asteroid or whatever. And
I'm ready to fire this baby. Okay. Yeah, I'm good to go now as well.
3, 2, 1. So you can imagine, you can hear that anywhere in the ship, and that can pretty much devastate most ships very easily. Again, this has been a kind of shot of the UCF Achilles. Anything you want to say to wrap it up, dear fellow?
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe on the workshop and leave us a like if you like the ship. Again, sorry about the lag. Too bad we can't do anything about it. It kinda is a little bit of pain in my heart because I love this ship. This thing is my masterpiece.
Is his baby, yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I've been Lexstock.
I've been Nismo.
And,
Bye.
this was Game Room 1. See you later.
Peace out. Engage. Begin the glorious soundtrack. 3, 2, 1. Fire! Technical difficulties.
Hang on.
Again, let's take 2.
Per second.
Cool. Yep. Oh! Ah!
What?
Ah!
What?
You're the wrong way round!
What?
You're
No.
wrong- you are the wrong way. Oh my god, you're back. Oh,
No.
I said from
you
my
did-
from my right to my left.
Well, yeah, from right to left. Wait.
Yeah, but
What? That.
my right.
Oh.
My right.
Oh. I thought you were on the port side of the ship.
Oh, God!